Genesis 1. Orbit of masses of clay and matter, spinning wildly around, without any reason. The fact is that there is a reason. God was creating a habitable home for humankind to live in. Creation. Does it really matter how the details have to be interpreted of God's Spirit flying and flowing over all of this matter? God is the Alpha and the Omega. Light. It is more than a physical energy, but conducive for the creation of man. Light can mean truth, where darkness can deceive the truth. The truth of Moses speaking to the Almighty, and God in simpler terms explaining where the earth, wind, water, and fire all became from. Genesis 1 is the very beginning of how God formed a place that would stabilize our human existence. God at the very beginning already was planning and building a home for his beloved children. He knew that we needed light to see darkness for our rest. God shows his great love for us just in this beginning story of the earth. He created a habitat for us with food and water. He knew that we needed seasons for us to count the time, and beautiful stars and other celestial sculptures to entertain and inspire us. God is indeed the most warm and inspiring Father that we have. And then God created man and other living creatures to continue to grow and develop, cover the earth by multitudes. That is his main wish, and we are to worship and praise him through all of this creation. Remember that God is above matter, space, and time. He created it out of his powerful existence. A day to the Almighty would be 1,000,000 years to our little puny existence. We are his beloved, tiny, little, simple-minded children. When we read this beginning of the Bible, we need to first humble ourselves to try to fathom the existence of a tremendous force, which is the I Am, or the Alpha and the Omega. Genesis 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without order and empty, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. And God saw that the light was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God said, "Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters." And God made a firmament, and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament heavens, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear." And it was so. And God called the dry land earth, and the gathering together of the waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let the earth bring forth green grass, herb, yielding seed, and the fruit tree, yielding fruit after its nature, whose seed is in itself upon the earth." And it was so. And the earth brought forth green grass and herb, yielding seed after its kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself according to its nature. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, "Let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for appointed times and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heavens, to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also. And God set them in the firmament of the heavens, to give light upon the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the fourth day. And God said, let the waters bring forth great quantities of creatures with living souls and fowl, that may fly above the earth upon the face of the firmament of the heavens. And God created the great dragons and every living soul that moves, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their nature, and every winged fowl after its nature. And God saw that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply and fill the waters and the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth. And the evening and the morning were the fifth day. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living soul after its nature, beasts and serpents and animals of the earth after its nature. And it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth after its kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that moves upon the earth after its kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. And let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the beasts, and over all the earth, and over every serpent that moves upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every beast that moves upon the earth. And God said, behold, I have given you every grass-bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed, to you it shall be for food. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that moves upon the earth, in which there is a living soul, I have given all green grass for food. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day.